Hello. Welcome back. My most ethical light and love crew. We're doing one in the car. Yes, we are. Because I think this is so cute. I love it. And it's been a long time since I've done it. So I thought, what an occasion. I forget, like, life is so interesting with the changing environments. I forget what it's like sometimes to be in an environment that's normally toxic, like that's the baseline, and then and it changes it within its frequency of toxicity. I mean, the baseline is still there, the core is still there, but the aesthetics changes once they realize that they're being monitored, once they know that they're being monitored. So it's a different realm of like camaraderie. It's like mind games. So they act chummy, they act like the part in getting to clients or customers, and everything is very just surface level, so anybody who is in like a fast-paced industry where management is unable to how do I say it? It's easy. One of the pitfalls is for management to bypass and overlook that kind of a frequency. It's a little how do I say it? Well, I mean, I think that's a common pitfall. That's something that normally happens. And so I saw some of that today, and especially today, I thought the people who were neutral or who had some flex to them, they're definitely part of the support crew. It's part of like the cleanup crew of those that are the most toxic. And I can't go from jumping from place to place to place to place to place to figure shit out. But at the same time, when the next right opportunity comes through, you best be sure I'm going to be looking out for me. And, the rest of the... there's no going back, So that's what I realized today. That there's a support crew that let me tell you exactly the dynamic of it. It's when somebody is like really excited and they're not really associated with the group. They're like, oh my gosh, this is what happened, like it's totally like that's crazy, this and that, and they're speaking out loud publicly where they're easily audible by a whole grouping. However, those that they interact with are very secluded, like they're very particular. It's, how do I say it? When you're that audible, when you want to be noticed, yet you are not including particular people within the conversation, even at like the baseline of eye contact level, that it's toxic. Like it's meant to secure certain clicks, certain dynamics, and especially when there's certain fuck ups, that's like all of a sudden, like, how do I say it? You can't find the paperwork, or there's no disciplinary measures for people who just like fuck around. So I don't know. I mean, I got the feeling today that the reason why I was not included in certain circles, but it seemed like everybody was all chummy, was because people think that they believe that I think I'm better than them. However, I know my behavior is better than what they're portraying, than like what their output is. So it's not that I'm a better person than they are, but I know I'm more fit for how do I say it? I have a better spirit than they do. That's all there is to it. Like, their spirit is shitty, and they know it. You know, like, so anyway, I realized that, and I'm like, okay, once that clicked for me, I just completely just shut down. It was like, that's when I realized that's energy siphoning. It's like they get off on getting that kind of, I don't know. Hold on, give me a second. People get off on that shit. Because once I tuned out, like, the story, like, was no more. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. I was like, how could you... And there was this one particular girl that, it's like, she's traditionally pretty. Like, but she's, like, buxom almost. Like, almost like Ashley Graham. And it's like, how could somebody be like that pretty, like that attractive? No, I'll say pretty, not attractive, because her attitude is shitty. How could somebody be that pretty aesthetically and ruin it from the inside out? You know what I mean? Like, they're all rotted out, and so I just didn't understand that. I understand that, but it's okay. That's not me. So, anyway, I like knowing that, just because when it comes down to my energy and preservation of it, I know that, like, I don't have to give a shit about including them. I don't have to, yeah, I don't have to. I don't have to include them in, it's not like an eye for an eye, but it's like, at the same time, I don't need to include people who don't value me, and especially when they know I hold a great deal of power. I know who my, like, true circles are. They can't fool me. So this is a blessing that works the kinks out already. So angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, yeah, my auras, my space, and that of our children's. So, yeah, we have the Hierophant, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Fool card in reverse. So it's basically opening up the box, looking at things objectively, knowing that whatever is presented to me is a gift. Even if it's like ding dong ditch 'em, where like people leave pieces of shit on fire in front of your door in order for you to supposedly stomp them out. So it's like kind of opening that box and looking at those bullshitters. But knowing that right straight up, how do I say it? In the middle of things is me with a Three of Cups. Like, I can still celebrate. Like, that's them, not me. And you know, what goes around comes around. So whatever they're trying to leave on my doorstep, whatever they're trying to depict as me being not like, how do I say it? Being less than, like, their projections are going to surefire bite them in the ass. So, a Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so I'm invested in this new journey, and they're not going to be a part of it. Like, they're not going to be, it's like don't believe in themselves so much so that they've already ostracized themselves from the game plan, from inclusion. Like, they're projecting it as though it's my decision, whereas, how do I say it? They're forcing themselves into this corner. And so, you know, there's only so much I can do with that energy. So, instead of looking at it as red tape, I'm looking at it as a hurdle. Like, I can jump over that, for sure. Yeah. Alright. Anything else that you want to say about that? Spirit, what do you want to say about that? Because this is just relearning the experience of what it's like in certain circles. And I'm just excited for the new venue, because I don't think that at this place I'm supposed to stay there. I really don't believe I'm supposed to stay there. Spirit, what do you have to say about that? Like, Jesus Christ, you tell me. Like, am I supposed to stay there for a while? Like, over a year? Or, like, am I really don't believe I'm supposed to stay there unless I get a management position. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to stay there. Like, the full moon is on its way through. It looks like it's today, but I don't think it is. So, what is it? King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Jesus, what do you want to say undercover? Like, observing things? Okay. 8 of Pentacles. Jesus is saying that I'm in the middle of building something, and I'm about to put in, like, the finishing piece, the finishing touch onto it. And when it pertains to this particular job, I think my time is almost done there. I feel like, because they don't give a shit about my training. Like, when I was in another area, they did. They were on target, everything. But in this certain area, there's a lot of downtime, and they don't give a shit about your training. Not the whole department, because I know there's some really, really good ones there, but for a good bulk of them, they don't give a shit about, even when it's slow, they don't give a shit about you, like, keeping up with that stuff. And there's due dates, so, like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it. So, and by the way, when I have when you come to visit me and you're being extra nice and you want to say, like, give me accolades, like, I mean, it makes me feel good, but don't think that it's gonna give me, like, a promotion or anything like that, or, like, if anything, it just makes people more pissed off. Like, I mean, I'm just letting you know that I do appreciate the accolades when you say, like, I'm very helpful, or this and that, or, you know, say something really good. It's oftentimes around people who don't want to hear that part, you know. So I'm just saying, it's just for me, and no, like, there's no physical, like, upgrade to my status or my pay. So anyway, so what about this, like, this whole finishing touch, finishing piece thing? What Is it a mystery? Is it supposed to be a mystery? Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, what does that mean? I think there's something about like storybook nostalgia, about like the romance, getting swept up with what I'm doing, what I'm most invested in. So it doesn't pertain to this job because there's obvious like proposed limitations, intended limitations, but I am the magician. So they're saying that I could do anything. So why not invest like my anything and everything into what gives me the best return, and that's like the most satisfaction, that you can't even put a price tag on it, and that's basically what I'm doing now. And I don't know how to put that, like, get that going. I just don't understand it, but I feel like that's so much more rewarding in figuring things out than figuring out the dynamics of like the bullshit energy that, you know, everybody else's bullshit energy that's, you know, within the environment. Because they will for sure see a difference, not just within like the environment and like the customers, but also the quantity and the quality of the conditions. So, they are for sure not going to make the numbers when I leave. They are going to come in much lower than if I wasn't there. I know that. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the moon card in reverse. So it's the new moon, about intentions. Or the undercover energy of like top secret energy of what's being manifested. Holy shit, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm hearing you drop the bomb on me, baby. Huh. Okay, top of the deck is Queen of Swords in reverse. So I have very like top secret energy. Like, what do you say? As far as truth, it's highly confidential. Okay. Is that what's beneath that? To verify that. Page of Wands in reverse and Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So, I'm not sure exactly how to convey that. The Hanged Man. So, the more I stand apart from something, the more confidence and like the better attitude I will have in approaching what needs to be done, like the truth of it all. So, without that, like the more energy that I put into this current job, the less able, like the more debilitating it seems. I don't know. The longer it will take to get to where I need to be. I don't know. Does that sound right? Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Yeah, there's very much undercover energy here. What? So, yeah, definitely undercover energy here. But on the surface, I think people look like that I'm bullshitting. Like, people think that I'm bullshitting and that I'm just a procrastinator, and there's a lot of bullshit talk here. Yeah, so all the more reason to stand apart from it. So that's other people's energies, not mine. I wasn't sure, like I was teetering until I saw the Hangman. I'm like, oh, no, stand separate from it. Eight of Swords. Yeah, people want to kind of keep me trapped. And so when people want to ostracize me through their own projections, just let it happen. Do it. Do it. You'll be able to make plans during that time in limbo while they're trying to keep your hands tied. So, Four of Swords. Yeah, let's chill. Yeah, just, you want to chill? Okay, let's chill. You want to hold me hostage? Okay, let's chill. I can figure things out, you know? The Tower moment in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. I can clean up some things in the meantime. You're just buying me some time. It's cool. All right. Midpoint. So don't sweat it, Tina. That's what they're saying. And beneath that, what do you want to say? Four of Wands in reverse. So I'm just fortifying. So I think that's all that like I really want to say from this. So Jesus Christ. Okay. What is my supreme takeaway that you want, like me, just to know? Two of them. 10 of Swords and the Emperor. So when swords are being like speared into me, like one after the other, like almost like all of the front men are coming through to like jab at me, like make sure that every single part of me, like every vertebrae is pierced. Not just every chakra, but every vertebrae. Spirit's there. Spirit's watching all of that. Okay? And I'm going to make something out of that. That's crazy. Okay. One more, just to make my day. I mean, not that, like, Spirit's not doing it for me already, but I want two. Okay, so there's one. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the magic is within. The Schwartz is within you, Tina. So this is about, like, when, like, the Avatar, when, it's kind of that Phoenix moment that's just about to spur. And then what about this, like, this, I don't know what the deal is with this love interest. What, I don't even know their name. What is this energy? Like, what is it, Spirit? Like, they're off in the background. I don't understand. I know they're, like, if they've already told me their name, it's not their real name. Like, what's going on with that? I mean, I can choose myself, Spirit. It's okay. It's okay. Just tell me. I can deal with it. Okay? What's the deal? What is going on with that? Because I keep getting these, like, paper plane DMs, and I know I'm good intentions. So supposedly they mean good. They're part of a grouping, and they mean goodwill. They mean to wish me well. Okay, fine. I'll be chill. I'll just be chill. But I'm not going to amplify anything more than what it needs to be. So that or what it, you know. Alright, so just for my sanity, Spirit. Two of Swords. Reappearance. Two of Swords. Okay. So, yeah, just kind of be discerning of what you allow into your energy. So if you feel like somebody's bullshitting you, just go with that vibe, okay? Nothing wrong with going with that vibe, because you're at this level for a certain reason, Tina. And if people want to clarify their intentions, if I'm misunderstanding them, then they'll clarify them properly. They will show up properly. And then we'll go from there. I don't need to sweat it. It's all good. It's all okay. I'm not doing anything wrong. And so if they want to show up properly, then they'll show up properly. If they want to keep it to a misunderstanding, then they'll keep it to that. And that's where I know where the baseline is, what the status is of certain dynamics. because I know those that have like the best intentions in mind will make sure to communicate with me in the most proper manner. Otherwise, they're not worth my time. Man, or energy. So that is it. That is all. So, now that this reading is officially over, I thank all my sponsors and supporters who have donated light and love. In light and love, it is received and employed accordingly, if not amplified. So thank you for respecting my time, my space, my energy, my work, and that of our children's. Upon closing all portals, I send all energies back to I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with that rollout of their karma. In light and love, I close all portals. Now.